Hey, Dr. Hagmeyer here, and I want to welcome you to today's video on a topic that affects many people, but again, it's often overlooked. And we're talking about histamine intolerance and its connection to skin conditions. Did you know that histamine intolerance can lead to a variety of skin issues, including things like rashes and eczema, and of course, hives? But understanding this connection is really key to managing the symptoms and again, improving overall skin health. Now, in today's video, I'll explain the importance of the gut microbiome, the reasons for elevated histamine levels in the body, and the critical role that methylation pathways play when it comes to these problems. Let's begin by first reviewing and discussing what histamine intolerance is. Remember, histamine is a naturally occurring compound in the body, and it plays a crucial role in regulating our immune response, digestion, central nerve system functioning. Now, when histamine levels remain elevated, either due to maybe excess production or impaired breakdown, this is going to lead to various symptoms, including skin problems. So histamine intolerance is a gut issue, first and foremost. A significant factor in histamine intolerance is, of course, the gut microbiome. Now, our gut is home to trillions of microorganisms that help us digest food, produce vitamins, regulate our immune system. And imbalances in the microbiome, we call this dysbiosis, this can lead to increased histamine levels in the body. So certain bacteria in our gut are responsible for breaking down histamine, while other bacteria are producing histamine. Now, when you have too many histamine producers and not enough histamine degrading bacteria, or when these beneficial bacteria are outnumbered by pathogenic bacteria, disease-causing bacteria, the balance again shifts, leading to this histamine accumulation, right? Conditions where you have an overgrowth of opportunistic bacteria like H. pylori, pathogenic bacteria, Pseudomonas, Klebsiella, or even small intestinal bacterial overgrowth. All of these can exacerbate this issue, resulting in symptoms such as bloating, diarrhea, and of course, the skin conditions. So what are some common reasons for elevated histamine in the body? Because this is a common thing that we're seeing more and more often. So let's get into some of these issues. Number one is going to be dietary sources, right? Certain foods are just higher in histamine than others. Certain foods high in histamine are going to promote its release. These again are your aged cheeses, your fermented foods, your processed meats, alcohol. And again, for individuals with histamine intolerance, when you consume these foods, this can trigger the symptoms, including the skin reactions and the hives. Now, the second is impaired histamine breakdown. The body utilizes specific enzymes such as diamine oxidase, DAO, which you can take in a supplement form, and something called HNMT. It's another enzyme. Both of these are going to break down histamine. But if these enzymes are deficient or inhibited, histamine levels, instead of being broken down, they're going to rise. So again, factors like chronic stress and medications and genetic predispositions can all also impair this enzyme function. Third on the list is allergic reactions. Allergic responses can lead to the release of histamine from mast cells, resulting in skin manifestations like hives and eczema. This is going to be particularly relevant in individuals who already have this existing skin condition. And number four on my list is gut health. We've been talking about this a lot. But within your gut microbiome, like I said, there's all kinds of bacteria. Some produce histamine, some break down histamine. And of course, if you have too many histamine-producing bacteria, not enough histamine-degrading bacteria, this dysbiotic state is going to fill up that histamine bucket that I talk about all the time. All right, so now let's discuss the importance of methylation in relationship to this histamine intolerance. Now, again, what is methylation? Methylation is a crucial biochemical process that happens in our body, and it involves the addition of a methyl group to DNA and the proteins and other molecules. This is a process is vital for detoxification. It's vital for neurotransmitter production. It's important for hormone production and immune function. And it plays a key role in histamine metabolism. Now, when it comes to histamine and methylation, the breakdown of histamine really involves this methylated pathway. When methylation pathways become dysfunctional, histamine effectively or efficiently is not going to be broken down. However, if methylation is impaired due to genetic factors, nutrient deficiencies, or environmental toxins, histamine levels can rise. Now, when we think about supporting these pathways, we want to be thinking about B vitamins, B6, B9, B12. These are all essential for proper methylation. And ensuring that you have adequate levels of these nutrients can support your body's ability to break down this histamine effectively. Proper methylation also aids detoxification pathways, and that allows the body to eliminate this excess histamine and other toxins that we often find that may be contributing to skin conditions. So what can you do if you suspect histamine intolerance is affecting your skin health? Well, I've got 4 more tips for you. Number 1, dietary changes, right? Start following a low histamine diet, which involves reducing or eliminating foods that are high in histamine. This can help alleviate symptoms and allow your skin to heal. If you visit my website, you can download a free resource guide that I put together that will help kickstart a low histamine diet. It's a free download, a PDF that you can download. You can also sign up for my histamine newsletter that comes out about once a month. Other than starting a low histamine diet, the next tip again, supporting gut health, right? Focus on improving your gut health by improving and incorporating prebiotics and probiotics into your diet. These are going to help restore that balance, that gut microbiome that I've been talking about so much in this video. That in turn will help reduce histamine levels. Number 3 is nutritional supplementation. So ensure that you're eating enough foods that contain B6, B9, and B12. Again, those are nutrients that are very important for methylation. Supplements, of course, are beneficial, but again, it's essential to work with someone who's certified in functional medicine who can determine what your needs are based on your testing. Number 4 is stress management. Since stress and high cortisol can impact our immune system and our gut microbiome and our methylation and our skin, you're going to obviously want to implement strategies like breath work, prayer, and the use of adrenal adaptogens to help lower your cortisol levels. Now, if you're stuck in a sympathetic nervous system pattern, that fight or flight, work with a doctor who, again, has experience in helping break this pattern. Okay, well, as I wrap up today's video, remember this. Histamine intolerance can significantly impact skin health through its effects on the gut microbiome, on dietary habits, and our methylation pathways. Take care of your gut, and in many cases, you might be surprised that it in turn will take care of your skin. Now, if you have any questions or comments about today's video, drop me a comment in the section below. If you like this video, I've got a lot of other videos. Here's one I think you're gonna like in particular.